So here's kind of what it looks like, and you can see, like, I put in my favorites and things.
And to some journalists, this was the first time they saw this type of mobile storytelling. NABJ Workshop 118B inside of the Philadelphia Convention Center was filled with social networking information for students and professionals. The speaker of the seminar and director of education for Diversity Institute, Val Hepner, says journalists shouldn't put limits on learning.
My advice to students is that you should be a complete journalist. You don't want to be one-dimensional. You don't want to just do video. You don't want to just do writing. You don't want to just do still photography. You really want to be the person that can do all of it.
To do it all, you have to know it all. You also need to be aware of the new applications available for your iPod and smartphone, according to Hepner. A senior entertainment reporter from the University of Illinois, Chicago, Andrea Watson, says students are living in the past if they aren't social networking.
They need to get on YouTube and start watching some videos to learn how to do this, because this is where it's going to be at real soon. It's already pretty much there.
And the digital journalism professor at Rutgers University, Benjamin Davis, would agree. Davis says the faster you master social media, the better.
Master it. Master it within your own realm, social media. Understand its limits and understand how far you basically can go within your own realm, your group of friends, your neighborhood, your town, your state, globally.
Inside of the Philadelphia Convention Center, Spencer Henderson reporting for News 20 at 5.
And thank you, Georgia. We appreciate you.
Hugs were not the only thing FAMU students have taken away from the NABJ FAMU alumni reception in Philadelphia. The importance on how to keep FAMU School of Journalism and Graphic Communications moving forward was supplied by CBS senior producer Kim Godwin.
Really, you know, there's a place on the website now that you can go and say specifically, I want my money to go to the School of Journalism. I want to contribute.
There were good people, good advice, and good food at the reception. Complimentary dishes from the Marriott in downtown Philadelphia were loaded with coconut shrimp and delicate desserts. Godwin says opening FAMU students' eyes to this type of luxury is beneficial.
That is beneficial to any student at any school, and at Florida A&M, we know how we do, as they say.
And Godwin's advice was supported by a former Rattler and current Fox 29 news anchor in Philadelphia. Reporter Joyce Evans says the students are surrounded by nearly a century worth of experience.
You have the benefit of decades, probably hundreds of years if you count everybody up, of experience that you can just draw from free.
And although the advice was priceless, recent grads like Tiffany Green, a reporter for Bright House Sports Network in Orlando, says the students in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communications are well prepared upon graduation.
I think FAMU J School is great. I can't say that enough. And I think the students that I see that come through the program are outstanding. They are ready for the workforce.
Inside of the NABJ FAMU alumni reception in Philadelphia, Spencer Henderson reporting for News 20 at 5.
I want to thank you for the example you're setting for young journalists.
The graduates set an example for young journalists at Howard's alumni reception inside of Philadelphia Marriott Courtyard. The Dean of Howard's Journalism Department, Dr. Jeanette Date, says NABJ is essential to any up-and-coming journalist.
Networking, relationships that you're building, understanding some things that you really didn't understand if you didn't sit in on some of those sessions.
And although the reception has great food and great information, some graduates of Howard say networking at NABJ Philadelphia is a no-brainer.
NABJ is, I feel it's a must for any journalism student.
A 2005 Howard grad and WRIC anchor Amy McClain says it's all about who you know. You never know if the person you met knows someone you want to know. Another Howard grad and anchor for WGAL, Portia Johnson, agrees about the importance of networking.
Because I think it's about networking. You know, even if you don't get a job, you know, knowing someone, you don't know where that person may be next year or a month from now, and staying in contact with that person, you never know how that can help you.
And you never know who you might meet at NABJ. Howard grad and Ivanhoe broadcast producer Kelly Lynn says NABJ is an opportunity that students do not want to miss out on.
It's really an opportunity to have that one-on-one, face-to-face time to really get in front of a potential employer and to strut your stuff, to show them your resume, to share with them the skill level that you may have gained from whatever college courses you took.
Inside of Howard's alumni reception, Spencer Henderson for News 20 at 5. Mellow tunes followed by pleasant company highlighted the 2011 NABJ Salute to Excellence Gala. Former Rattler and NABJ President Kathy Time says although her presidency was a challenge, she has no regrets.
I thank everyone for all you did to uplift me and carry me through a rather challenging 2 years. I wouldn't take it back for the world.
And although Times wouldn't take it back, incoming NABJ President Greg Lee Jr. says the experience is something students should take back to their schools.
It's a great networking opportunity for our journalists to come here to try to find better opportunities for themselves, have better careers, to also get trained to be better journalists.
We're here, NABJ, we're representing FAMU. Everybody's having a good time. We're here to have a good network.
Extending your network with NABJ professionals who do what you want to do is essential in the business, according to Lee Jr. This year, notable talents like Stephen A. Smith and Lisa Salters were a few of many popular journalists.
We have people who have been doing this long before we were even born. So for you guys who are even younger than I am, before you were even a twinkle in your parents' eyes.
An ESPN anchor for SportsCenter, Jay Harris, says NABJ gives back more than just a nice dinner.
The folks at NABJ really care about reaching back. You can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it.
Inside of the NABJ Gala, Spencer Henderson for News 20 at 5.